A free press is not only a right and not only a privilege, but an organic necessity in a great society. This year, the Department of Journalism, Madras Christian College, gloriously stepped into its 10th year. In this special year, which marks the milestone, one can say this is just the beginning. As a memorabilia, Impressions, a podium for eminent journalists and writers to impart their knowledge, skill, and expertise, was preluded. Impressions was inaugurated with a talk on investigative journalism by Manu Joseph, writer and journalist. Sumat C. Raman enlightened the students about the importance of technology in journalism, and journalist Sadanand Menon educated the students on how to cover regional political issues.
And I know that all of you who want to be journalists are somewhat moralistic. There's a very thin line of difference between being moralistic and moralizing. What I want to ask you today is to be suspicious of ideology.
So today what happens? One of the victims who's not perhaps got away without being injured will actually take a video of that accident seconds after it happens, upload the video and put up the information on Twitter. How long does it take? Seconds. So the news about this accident first comes not from Times of India, not from Hindu, not from Times Now, not from NDTV, but from somebody who's actually a participant in that event.
I mean, those papers like T. Kadir were fantastic. The kind of force which they could write, it's not been matched even today. And this came in very good stead. For example, during the emergency, all of you know that in 1975 to 1977, 19 months, there was something called the emergency, where the freedom of speech was suspended.
Prominent writers Agara Mudalvan and Lakshmi Sarana Kumar inaugurated Inkwaves and gave their views on banning of books and said how writers should break all the barriers and pen down the truth. Fazal Lensi, a budding documentarian, screened The Fallen Chinar, a documentary on the Kashmir issue.
பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிறவர்களை அச்சுறுத்துவதால் ஒரு படைப்பாளியை உளவியல் ரீதியாக இல்லாமலாக்கி விட முடியும் என்று அதிகாரம் நினைக்கிறது, தொடர்ச்சியாக அதிகாரம் நினைக்கிறது. ஆனால் அதை அப்படி அதிகாரங்களுக்கு பயந்து போகிற ஒரு மனிதனால் பேனாவை எப்பொழுதும் தூக்க முடியாது.
ஸோ ரைட்டிங் அப்படின்றது பர்சனலா எனக்கு என்னவா தோணுது அப்படின்னா, நாம பார்க்குற ஒரு உலகத்தோட பார்க்க முடியாத சில பகுதிகள் இருக்கு. சென்னைனா சென்னை, நீங்க பார்க்குற சென்னை இல்லை, இதுக்கு வெளியில ஒரு சென்னை இருக்கு. அதையெல்லாம் பதிவு பண்ணணும். இது சென்னை மட்டும் இல்லை, இந்தியா முழுக்க அல்லது உலகம் முழுக்க நான் எங்கெல்லாம் டிராவல் பண்ணணும் அந்த இடத்தெல்லாம் பதிவு பண்ணணும்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன். அங்கிருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சதுதான் இந்த எழுத்துக்கான தேவை.
Anjali Menon, director of box office hits like Bangalore Days, inaugurated Journascope and enthralled the students with her interactive session on filmmaking. Journalist and orator Kiruba Shankar spoke on the ways in which journalists can put technology into creative use. Nirmal George Koshi from The Week elaborated on organizational structure in the newsroom.
There's some kind of magic in the air and you're trying to catch it here and there. And then after all the shoot and everything, you sit down in one dark edit room with your editor who's ready to kill you. Then you look at it and then somewhere there is this one thread of magic going through all of it. And it's to catch that and find that film. That is just amazing. I can't tell you how much fun it is because that is worth living.
Having an excellent digital presence is probably the first thing that you need to take care of. You guys are journalists. I would assume that after you graduate out, you would end up in a news organization, you would start something on your own, you might work for a corporate company, you might work for an agency. No matter what, you as an individual, marketing of yourself is super important in the online world, right?
Anand Patwardhan, a path-breaking documentarian, inaugurated the Movies and Documentary Club and screened his award-winning documentaries, War and Peace and Narmada Diary.
Waves of Revolution. So it was a film that was critical of the state repression that led to emergency. So we showed it all over North America and other places where they were mainly to Indians living abroad.
Anita Pratap, a nationally renowned journalist, was a chief guest of the valedictory function. We also had a fellowship where everyone celebrated 10 years of the department. With the gracious presence of so many talented personalities, the students were enthralled by the knowledge they gained through the events. Greater things are yet to come.